Hi there guys, so Anthony Joshua has reacted to this shocking upset. He had this to say about the fight between Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin. Dillian spent months and months in Portugal training, and something like that can happen. But I feel like the training doesn't add up to this fight with Povetkin. He's got another how many years in the sport. This is just a blip in his career. People are going to talk all sorts of stuff about Dillian. Dillian is a fighter. I stick with him as a fighter and say, dust yourself off, get back up, and go again. So that's what Anthony Joshua has had to say about this stunning upset. Alexander Povetkin beating Dillian Whyte. It is a big upset. It is a setback in the career of Dillian Whyte, but not a defining moment. It can only be a defining moment to consider that Dillian Whyte can come back again. He lost to Anthony Joshua. Look at the comeback he made then, the fights he's had since then, the 50-50 fights, the wins he's had. So Dillian Whyte can do that again. He's done it before. And yes, he was going to be mandatory. Yes, he was going to hold the WBC Interim Championship, the Diamond Belt. He was going to fight Tyson Fury next. But ultimately, that doesn't matter at the moment. What matters is for him to come back again. And no one can do that better than Dillian Whyte. And Anthony Joshua knows firsthand that these things can happen because they have happened to him. And it is classy to hear him saying that Dillian Whyte is a fighter and he's going to stick with him and say dust himself down and go again. That is the right attitude to have. And to hear that from a competitor and a rival of Dillian Whyte, those are fair words from Anthony Joshua. Now, Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Dillian Whyte, has also spoken about this shock knockout. He had this to say in an interview after the fight. I can't quite believe it. When the punch landed, it felt like it was a dream or something. The fight was over, virtually. Povetkin hadn't started well. I thought Dillian Whyte was measuring up. He had a great finish to the round when he knocked Povetkin down. I felt that was it. But the drama of the sport, this is it. This is the drama of the heavyweight division. One punch can change everything. So that is what Eddie Hearn has had to say in the immediate aftermath of this fight. It was a weird one. I mean, fight camp, obviously, no easy fights, 50-50 fights. That's the way it is. You're going to get upsets, especially like this one. And we have seen a few of them in fight camp, like Shannon Courtney versus Rachel Ball. So there are going to be upsets when you have 50-50 fights, no easy fights. And in the heavyweight division, all it takes is one punch, just as Eddie Hearn explained. Now, this doesn't mean like it's over for Dillian Whyte. By no means does it mean that. It just means that Dillian Whyte was in control, knocked Povetkin down, and ultimately maybe got a bit careless, got caught with a punch that he obviously did not see coming, because a punch that causes that kind of effect is a punch you do not see coming. And that's the thing in the heavyweight division. All it takes is one big punch, especially from a puncher like Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin came in light, so I thought that maybe he was looking to weather the early storm of Dillian Whyte and take him late. That's what I believed, because Povetkin came in 16 stone and Dillian Whyte came in 18 stone. So you can kind of see that Povetkin was maybe looking to drag Dillian Whyte late, maybe survive early on. But that's what he done. I mean, he got knocked down, but he got back up, and ultimately Dillian Whyte maybe lost his shape a little bit, and ultimately Alexander Povetkin pulled out one big punch. And that's just the way it is in this division. Eddie Hearn, no doubts, will have a plan for Dillian Whyte. And of course it is a big shame for Dillian Whyte, because this was the last fight, the last hurdle to get to a world title opportunity. What Dillian Whyte has waited for and worked for his whole career. 1,000 days as a WBC #1. And I mean, it is gutting for Dillian Whyte to wait all this time, take a 50-50 fight, a fight he did not have to take, and then for this to happen when he is so close. But this could be a defining moment for Dillian Whyte. It's not about the loss. It's not about the manner of the loss. It's about how you come back. Dillian Whyte has the opportunity now to prove that he can come back, just as he did before when he lost to Anthony Joshua. Look at the comeback trail he blazed then. Look what he can do when he puts his mind to it, so he can do that again. Guys, anyway, what are your thoughts on this fight? Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin. We were promised this. We were promised upsets, 50-50 fights, and no easy fights. We have had that in abundance with Fight Camp. Guys, anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.